In the ancient kingdom of Umudara, when the wind carried whispers of destiny and the moon watched in silence, a prophecy was spoken. The queen would give birth to twin sons. One would rise in glory, the other would walk through suffering. Together they would determine the fate of the throne. But while the king trembled at the weight of those words, ambition grew quietly in the shadows. Betrayal had already chosen its path. On a night ruled by thunder and restless skies, the queen labored in pain as lightning tore across the heavens. And so, destiny entered the world. 2 sons were born, marked by the same crescent sign, bound by blood, chosen by fate. Yet greed fears prophecy. Under the cover of darkness, silver exchanged hands. A child was taken from his mother's arms and carried far from his birthright. One prince remained in the palace. The other was abandoned beneath the cold gaze of the moon. But when the world rejected him, mercy found him. A poor widow lifted the crying child from the dust and wrapped him not in silk but in love. Years passed. In comfort and honor, the first twin grew strong, educated in the finest schools, prepared to rule, surrounded by wealth and power. Far away, his brother carried burdens heavier than firewood. Hunger became his companion. Struggle shaped his character. Yet hardship did not harden his heart. Though their lives moved in opposite directions, the night united their souls. The same dream haunted them both. A burning palace, a crying woman, a truth waiting to rise. As the king's strength began to fade, the peace of the land weakened. The throne trembled, and fate drew the brothers closer. In a crowded marketplace, destiny stood face to face with itself. 2 reflections, same eyes, same voice. The world seemed to hold its breath. When truth is ready, even the least expected becomes its messenger. Secrets buried for years broke open. Guilt found its voice. Lies collapsed before the people. The mark of destiny could not be denied. A mother recognized her sons. Tears washed away decades of deception. What was stolen had returned. But evil does not surrender without a fight. Desperation lifted a weapon, hoping to silence destiny once and for all. For the first time, the twins stood together, not as strangers, not as rivals, but as one blood, one purpose. And united, they were stronger than betrayal. The man who tried to rewrite prophecy fell by the very destiny he feared. Justice rose, and the kingdom breathed again. With both sons beside him, the king closed his eyes in peace, not in regret, but in fulfillment. The broken circle had been restored, and so 2 brothers ruled as one, strength guided by compassion, power balanced by humility. What was meant to divide them became the foundation of unity. For when heaven ordains a purpose, no hand of man can erase it. And when blood calls to blood, destiny always answers.